first and the foremost lesson for me, which brought me back to nature, was, can we just understand how nature does it and create an environment for letting nature do what it does the best? I still remember 15 years back, in private equity, agriculture was a no-no sector for investment. Now, 65% of Indian population directly or indirectly connected to agriculture, contributing 15, 20, 25% of GDP. Something was wrong there, right? And I slowly started getting into the nuances of it. And I really saw this huge irony in the business of agriculture. The producers were at the bottom of the value chain of agriculture. And more than that, there were two distinct classes of people in this business. People who owned land, who never wanted to till the land. People who tilled the land, who never would ever own the land. And I think that was the basic reason why there was a disconnect between the whole business of growing food and the whole business of selling and consuming food. And I seriously got spiritually inclined and started getting into scriptures. And I think that opened a whole new world for me. So I was very fascinated by the concept of tattva, as they say in Hindu mythology, and the 5 elements, okay, which give birth to life. Number one is, I think, the sheer engineering brilliance, the harmony between all the elements of nature. You have animals, you have human beings, you have fishes, you have plants, you have small plants, you have big plants, you have snow, you have the whole fantastic world of nature that God has created, where each of us are interdependent elements into it. The second part was, I think, we are fortunate to be in a country like India, where by rigorous discipline, you have 3 months of summers, and then you have 3 months of rains, and then you have 3 months of winters, and so on. And this regime continues. And yet, all the elements in nature adjust, okay? Life adjusts, food habits adjust, consumption between what we eat year on year, season on season, all of that beautifully adjusts. The logical choice therefore was, can we grow food simply the way nature wants to grow it, okay? Which meant minimal interventions. Obviously, I had never planted even a single seed on my own. So to that extent, it was very daunting. It was very, I was pretty afraid of experimenting, doing any kind of experimentation at this space. But lo, you've been thinking about something, and you almost zero down on what you want to do, and I met this beautiful lady who's already running a farm which I was thinking of, and is actually growing food there. Logical choice was to go down, meet her, say, hello, can we work together? And she took a day to come back and say, let's join hands. And here we are. So I think I was fortunate that what I was dreaming could get transformed into actual business that we would get on to. And last 15 months has been a learning curve. Every day that we are on the farm, I think we are still learning.